Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks on how to stay organized and be more productive. I know that when you have a crazy schedule, you just don't know where to start. So that's kind of like what my life is all the time. But I use these tips and tricks in order to give myself like a sort of like plan, you know. I work 40 hours a week. I have a full-time job. I do YouTube videos every single week, and that takes up a lot of time. And I also go to school. So all those things, and on top of that, I have a boyfriend which I live with, so I still want to spend quality time with him. I know it seems like you would be able to spend quality time with each other because you live together, but sometimes with our schedules, it's just so hard to do that. So I'll show you guys some tricks that I use in order to sort of keep everything balanced and make sure that I'm getting everything done that I need to get done. Let's get started on this video. If you guys want to learn how to stay more organized and be more productive, keep watching this video because I have some great tips for you guys. Alright, so for my first tip, it is to be tidy. Anywhere that you're gonna be studying or that you know you have to get stuff done, then you just wanna make sure that that place is just organized and everything is put away, kind of like out of sight, out of mind, you know? Just kind of tidy up a little bit so that you can focus on doing whatever you're doing. I know the biggest thing when I'm about to have a day off, I will clean the entire house. I know it's like crazy and it seems like why do so much work if you're just going to sit in the living room and be on your laptop, but I physically cannot focus if I know that there's a mess throughout the entire apartment and I'm just sitting on my laptop trying to get stuff done. I just can't. The biggest thing that I like to do too is to make my bed in the morning. Every single day I make my bed, or Austin makes the bed, and I just know that it's such a large part of the bedroom that if I'm in it, then it makes me feel like I have my stuff together, even though I totally don't sometimes. It just makes me feel that way. All right, so for my second tip, it is to get yourself a planner. I have this little notebook that I use. I mean, it is a planner, but it's smaller. Next time that I get it for the new year, I'm gonna get a bigger one just because I use this thing every single day for so many different things that I just feel like a bigger one would be more useful. I just write everything down in here. I'll write like the smallest things, like take a shower. Like obviously I know I'm gonna have to take a shower today, but it's nice to have that little check off the list because it is so satisfying to me to just be able to check something off the list. I've always been like that. I've been a list person ever since I was a kid. I remember like when I used to have play dates, I would literally write down what we were gonna be doing on the play date, and then I would be like, 8:30, we're gonna eat cookies. At 9 o'clock, we're gonna watch this TV show. So I've just been a to-do list freak ever since I was a kid, but honestly, it does help organize your life. And then I have some felt color pens that I like to write with. One, it makes it more fun, and then two, I get to color coordinate what each task is. So I know if something is in orange, then it is for work. If something's in pink, then it's for school. And if something's for purple, then it's like just life, like anything. So yeah, that has really, really helped me. And honestly, it is the biggest tip that I can give you is to write every little thing that you have down, because that has helped me so much. The next thing that I like to do is to get some coffee or get some sort of Starbucks energized drink in my system, and it always gets me so much more energized and like excited for the day, because I know every morning that I'm gonna go to work and I have my Starbucks with me, I know it's gonna be a good day. I already feel productive just because I have that iced coffee in my hand, and it sounds silly, but like it doesn't even have to be Starbucks, but they have coffee at work, and if I drink that, then I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've got my stuff together, like I'm gonna do this, I got this. So get your coffee, or if you don't drink coffee, get your tea, get whatever you need to do to get caffeinated and get your day going. So the next thing that I like to do is not only do I have my planner, but I also have a calendar that I put on the fridge, and that is so that Austin and I can kind of coordinate date nights. We plan it kind of a month ahead. So in the beginning of the month, we'll be like, all right, so what days do you think you'll be free? So we could have like a big date night. We try to do it 2 to 3 times a month. Sometimes it doesn't always go that way. We know we're both gonna be available on those times, so we know those are guaranteed nights that we're gonna be able to hang out and do something really fun. That's also where we keep things like rent is due, water is due. We're held accountable for those things, you know, and we see it right there every day because we look at the fridge and it's right there every single day. Really convenient, and yeah, it just helps everybody stay in the loop because you're gonna be looking at that fridge because you open it up every single day. Another thing that I like to do to stay motivated and productive is to give myself like little rewards at the end. So if I have this assignment that I know it's gonna take a while, it's gonna be like a couple of hours before I get it done, I'm gonna reward myself. I'm gonna be like, all right, so get this done by this time and you can watch an episode of your favorite show on Netflix. Or you can scroll on Instagram for 30 minutes. You know, that's just so helpful because then you know you don't need to keep stopping and being like, oh, why am I doing this? What's the point? You have a reward, you have a goal, and you're gonna get it done more likely because you're excited to do whatever you wanna do afterwards. Try to do that, try to set goals in place, try to reward yourself afterwards, even if it's just a little thing. It always helps. Another thing to go along with the other tip that I just gave you is to give yourself a pretend like due date. If you know that you have a week to finish a project, or not a project, but something more time sensitive, like an assignment, and you're like, oh, I can finish that, you know, next week. I have all this time. Just do it. Just like get over it and get it done, you know? And when you're doing that so that you don't have to procrastinate as much, give yourself a pretend due date, but really believe it. Be like, this is due tonight. Tonight at 10:30 is when this assignment is due, and there's nothing I can do about it if I don't get it in. Just watch how much that will drive you to get it done, because it does for me. I know if I pretend that assignment is due at 11 and it's actually due the next day at 11:59, I will get that done, and then I don't have to worry about it the next day. It gives me more time to do more stuff. Now, on a totally different note, if you're just really struggling and you're sort of like keep rereading the same sentence over and over again and you can't find the motivation to keep going, just give yourself a break. Sometimes your brain just needs a break and you need to get up and go for a walk or do something else that it is on your to-do list, but then come back to it. So don't completely just abandon it. Give yourself like 30 minutes to an hour break to work on something else and then come back to it, because you'll feel refreshed and you'll feel ready to take it on again. The next tip that I have is to get out of the house and work on it. If you know that you're the type of person to not be able to focus in your own house because there's too many distractions, then go to the library, go to the school library, or go to Starbucks. Go to some place where you know you're gonna have less of a distraction to yourself, where you're gonna be able to get stuff done. For me, I am like that 100%. Anytime I have an assignment that I know needs to get done by a certain time and I sort of procrastinated on it, so I need to get it done like ASAP, I go to a Starbucks. I bring my laptop and I go there and I put headphones in and I just do it. Like, I don't stop until it's done. And that almost always works with me, because I just feel like if people see me doing it, so you're supposed to be doing an assignment there, and then I'm suddenly like on my phone, or if I'm looking up clothes online, I just kind of feel judged and I feel weird. So if I'm doing it in places that aren't my home, then I know I will be 100% more productive. And the last tip that I have is one of my favorites, and it is to get cute. I know that sounds weird, like get cute to get stuff done, but I always feel so much more motivated to get stuff done and go out and do errands and stuff if I am looking cute and I have a cute outfit and I feel confident. Even if I'm staying at home, I love to throw on a cute comfy outfit, and it just, I don't know, it doesn't make me feel as lazy, because if I'm in my pajamas all day, I'm gonna feel tired, like I just woke up the entire day. So if I get a cute outfit on, I feel energized and I feel ready to take on the day. Alright guys, so that is it for my tips and tricks on how to be organized and productive. I hope this helped, and I know it can be so hard sometimes to find the motivation to do something you really don't want to, or how to keep your crazy life, you know, organized, but you can do it. You know, you're not alone, and there's always a way to get stuff done. I will see you guys next week. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.